All right, so this past week, in terms of Federal State basketball, the Bulldogs did about what you would have expected to do. They went 1-1, which is what you would hope and expect reasonably at the start of the year. They won 77-55 at San Jose State, and they got blown out 71-52 at San Diego State. 1-1, about what they started. But they did get their first conference win of the season at San Jose State. And another example of why you're not taking San Jose State to the Pac-12. There was, once again, nobody there in another sport, all right? Not in football, not in basketball. They just don't have fans. Doesn't matter where they are. All right, so I'll go over the game against San Jose State first. The Bulldogs are shot at 2% as opposed to 38% to San Jose State. Lost turnover battle 20-13 yet again, but we outscored them 20-13 off turnovers. That really is the thing that just disappoints me the most so far this year. It's just, and I'll get to it in San Diego State, it's just, you'd think at this point in the year, over half the games played, you'd stop this BS high school turnover crap, but they just aren't. I mean, in this game, though, we outscored them 20-13 on turnovers, so as I'll go to San Diego State, you can't really do that against good teams. I mean, we dominated the boards, 39-21, 11 second chance points. We had a 42-24 advantage in points in the paint as well, but that's just because of how bad San Jose State is, in my opinion. We've not really done anything yet in conference to say that we're better than last year. You know what I mean? I mean, we got to 1-3, 7-8 before we played San Jose State, but, that was just, again, that's what you needed to do. Goalie had a team high, 16 points, 13 rebounds. Collins had 14 points, 7 rebounds, 6 assists. Wilson Jacks had 8 points, 10 points, rebounds. Highbrader didn't do anything in this game, which is going to happen eventually, and it might as well be against the Spartans. Before that happened, just this really was David Douglas coming out party, though. I mean, he's got to perform like he did against San Jose State for the Bulldogs to have a real chance going forward. Now let's get to the other game, San Diego State. That one was over before it began. I'm just going to say right now. I mean, we shot 31 points in the field. I mean, you missed Zayn Collins, but I don't think it really would have made a difference. We only made 3 field goals in the first 16 minutes of the average. They were 3 of 28 shooting. I mean, Collins would not have made any difference in all that, in my opinion. We looked lost early on. I mean, the closest we got after tip-off was like 8-3, and even that, the game felt relatively hopeless. I know Douglas made that field goal with 8:58 left. We were down by 6 points, but that wasn't going to happen. It was just because of the Aztecs just playing sloppily, and they could play sloppy against the Bulldogs. I mean, they quickly got us down 23-10, and that was all she wrote. We were down 36-21, 8.5 again. Knew it was done. We only scored 21 points, and it could have been much, much worse if San Diego State just played better. That's why the coach does made numerous timeouts because, he's looking at like against the better team, we're going to lose. And that is probably the worst compliment about a basketball team I can think of. When you just, when your coach takes timeouts against you because of how bad his team is playing, not because you're doing anything against him. Douglas, Baston, Reber, Gorey, Jack all made 3-pointers in the second half. We made a 9 run, made it close to 13 points, but again, never felt like it was in doubt. Gorey again led the team, 16 points, 14 rebounds, 4 assists. Highbrader had, again, just 11 points, 3-15. Rebar started in front of Collins, finished with 5 points. Douglas made like 3 3-pointers off the bench. We were 9 for 32 off the 3-point line, so it was like he was the only one that really did anything out there. I mean, they just overwhelmed us with length, with speed. It's obvious the Bulldogs aren't going to win the Mountain West in this year. You just got to hope they can do something in the tournament. They've already won more games now. They're 7-9 in a year, 1-4 Mountain West play than last year. But, what you want to see is, you're not going to beat San Diego State. Probably not going to beat Utah State. So what do you want to do? You want to be out of that first game day, and you want to win a game in Mountain West. Give you some sort of momentum for next season in the Pac. Now they got a pair of home stats this upcoming week. They got Colorado State is 11-5, 2-3 in the Mountain West, and then they have Wyoming is 11-5, 2-3 at home. They're both. I think they're both tied. Boise. Yeah, Boise's 9th in the conference of Fresno State. I mean, that's just if you want to do anything, you want to have some positive momentum, you have to beat Colorado State of Wyoming. I know they're both 11-5, but if you've made the type of improvements that you've bragged about, you got to beat these two teams. Period. End of story. And I also want to end with a quick thing that the Federal State water polo team is starting out. They're playing one game against Michigan on Friday. And they're playing 2 games on Saturday, one at 11 a.m., one at 5 p.m. So you can make it a double Bulldog day if you want. You can, Wyoming game starts at 4 o'clock this Saturday. And so again, if you want to see multiple Bulldog events, the women's water polo team, deserves the attention. But for now, basketball team is just limping along. We got like a little month to go before ball spots goes. But for now, just if you're gonna do anything, you gotta get these 2 wins at home. Bottom line, end of story. Won't say it easy, but it's gotta be done. But for now, go Dogs. See y'all. We cap this game soon.